So instead of putting on my rollerblades while I'm in the house, I usually come to my car and put them on because I don't want to have to like go up the stairs and stuff. Ow! So out of habit, I just get into the car and I just turn the car on. And it took me a second. I'm like, why am I turning the car on? I'm not going anywhere. So I'm putting these on. I'm trying to rollerblade. I'm going, oh, did I already tell you that? I think I did. That was raining, so I wasn't thinking of exercising, but now I am. It's still really, really wet outside, but there's less people on the sidewalk. It's so annoying going around the time that I go, like around 7:30 in the evening, because that's when everybody wants to come out and walk, because I guess that's when the sun is going down and it's cooler out. But I'm not seeing too many people right now, so I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna do one lap. If I don't trip and fall, I'll do a second one. But I want to do it before it gets too late. The sun's already going all the way down and it's still very cloudy on top of that. So I might go faster because there's less people on the sidewalks walking today. So I'm trying to move as quickly as possible. Go back home and edit. It's so hard going through those dips, bruh. If I fall and break this camera, I will cry. Not because I fell, but because I broke the camera. Oh, cha. Only one guy running. Not so bad. It's like 10 minutes later. It's really getting really dark, but I want to do one more. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I almost fell on that one. There's a lot of puddles there, but I got it. This is definitely someone who just started skating definitely wouldn't be able to do this, because they have those little, those rickety stuff, you know, on the sidewalk for, I guess, wheelchair people and stuff. Woo! Gosh, I'm getting tired. So you have to go over at just the right speed, not too fast, not too slow. You could trip and fall. Like someone who's just starting off skating, they definitely wouldn't be able to do this, because I'm struggling. I've been rollerblading since I was like 8 years old. Okay, so I went against my better judgment and I'm doing one more lap when the sun is almost completely down. YOLO. That's getting nervous. It is Sunday morning. I just washed my hair. It's still wet. My hair is still wet and outside is wet. But I was here picking out dog fur all morning. I was like not in the best mood the other day and I just laid out on the couch without covering my hair down or nothing. And the brown is starting to peek through again. Look at that. You see that? The brown, the dog fur. I'm going to have to dye these again. I guess that dye that I used wasn't the best one, but the brown, as soon as I washed it, it came back. The brown is back. So I'm heading to my mom's house, but I am just stopping off. I'm just stopping off at the gas station to get gas real quickly. It's been about 5 weeks since I've gotten gas in my car. Interesting. And I usually go inside because I don't trust, I was about to say, where's my camera? I'm tripping. And yeah, I usually go inside because I don't trust these pumps to put my credit card and everything in, but I don't want to have to deal with putting on the mask and everything. And I just don't feel like going inside. So I'm just going to take my chances and pay here at the pump at the card and possible fraud. Nothing new. I always got fraudulent activity going on my card. So let's do that and then head over there. What's goody perps? So it is Memorial Day when you are watching this, and right now I'm on my way to the grocery store. I know I usually go to the grocery store once a week on Thursdays, and today is Monday, but Xavier asked that I go and pick up a few things so we can do like a barbecue and stuff when he gets off of work. Thing is, he asked me the day of, when I could have picked all this stuff up on my day off, you know, because I work today and it's the holiday, right? So now I have to go out there and just screw up my whole plans for the weekend. I mean, for the week, because like I'm on a schedule. I'm always on a schedule, and he just wrecked my whole schedule. So I'm just saying though, I'm probably going to be selling my fiance. So if you are interested, hit me up while supplies last. If he somehow gets back to this message, or if somebody tells him what I said, I'm gonna deny everything. But for real though, hit me up if you're interested. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. First of all, I'd like to apologize for not vlogging after I was supposed to be vlogging yesterday, which is Sunday, when I was on my way to my mom's house. This rain is really getting to me. Like, it's so depressing. It puts me in such a bad mood. And my mom said the weather people are saying it's gonna be like this for another 2 days. That's 4 days straight rain. Where is all this rain coming from? I don't get it. Our rainstorms only last like 5 minutes. 4 days of rain, non-stop rain, bruh. You can't see me. I gotta remember to get that camera mount. The other camera mount, can you see me? There we go. The other camera mount that I had in here, like, it stopped sticking like to the dashboard. It stopped sticking, so that's why I need a new one. I keep forgetting to buy, not that I keep forgetting to buy one, but the ones I'm seeing on Amazon are extremely cheap, but the shipping is expensive. And if the shipping is going to be more than the actual item itself, like, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not about to do that. That's ridiculous. The last time I got off of eBay, but out of inconvenience, this is not where I was going. Why am I here? Out of inconvenience, that's the reason why I don't want to go through eBay. But if I have no choice, I'll do it again and pay like 12 cents or something like that for shipping. I think they charged. Even if they lied to me and they said that the item is like $7 and change and the shipping is free, although really that cost is for the shipping, I'd be okay with it. But I cannot, psychologically, I can't wrap my mind around paying $6 for shipping on something that cost $1.50. No. No, no, no. Let me make sure I got everything together so I can just go in there, get it, and then be out. It looks like there's a lot of people in there today. Ugh. I should have just stayed home. It was an absolutely mess express out there. Oh my gosh. There we go. So, first of all, when I first got out of the car, it started pouring more. So I'm trying to hold on to the umbrella. I walk into the store and I was so cold. Well, I was wet, and then I had the umbrella, and I didn't want to put the umbrella on anything, so I held the umbrella like under my arm. Bad mistake, because of course it's wet. I'm even more cold now, so I'm walking around the store looking for stuff, and then I found almost everything that I needed except for the hot dogs. I could not remember where you find hot dogs. I could have sworn it's in the section with like the beef and the pork and all those other meats, but apparently it's where the cold cuts were. So I walked that same section where I thought it was, like, constantly. That's not how it is at my other Walmart. I usually go to the other location, but anyways, I walked and looked around, I couldn't find it. Come to find out, it was like all the way by like the produce. Like, why is it by the produce though? So I went to the produce, I got the hot dogs, I'm finally leaving, and I reached the self-checkout, and I was trying to do so many things at once without touching one thing, and like I have the gloves on one hand, and I'm trying to reach for my card and my bag, and at some point where I was just getting so confused, and I almost like touching things I wasn't supposed to touch. I was almost getting ready to walk out of the store without paying for the vinegar. Then I had to make another transaction for the vinegar. My bag is all half open and stuff, and things are like falling out and stuff. I finally make it outside. It's pouring even more now. The watermelon is so heavy, I couldn't get it into the car. This guy was thinking I was accidentally leaving it in the shopping cart, when in reality it was just too heavy and I couldn't pick it up to put it in the car. So now I have my glove touching everything, including the watermelon, the food. And then I finally get in the car, realize my hand sanitizer ran out, and it's because Jonah chewed the cap off of it, so it all dried out and stuff like that. And I finally make it back home, and then I didn't have any way to pick up the watermelon because it was so heavy I couldn't put it in a plastic bag or anything, so I had to put it in my gym bag. And then I carried that up the stairs with the umbrella in tow, and now I have the germs all over the umbrella, and I have like the other like 4 bags of groceries, and I'm struggling to make it up the stairs, and the watermelon in my gym bag is so heavy, so by the time I reach upstairs I can't feel my arm's all numb. Then I had to clean everything off, so I was bleaching stuff and bleaching my bag and my keys and everything. And at some point I got bleach on my favorite romper that I was wearing. I'm like, oh, well, this ends. So I just went and took a shower and everything else, and I know there's a lot of other things that I'm leaving out, but it was just a mess. I should have just stayed home. It was bad. I'm more upset about the whole experience because I got bleach on my romper, and I was just all wet and icky from the rain, and it's over now. Goodyear blimp, it crashed right by my, ooh, why is it zooming in all the way? It crashed right by my house, took out power for hours, like maybe 10 years ago. Okay, so I think the DMV is open.